visi. Čia astrologijos studija ir čia vyksta ir įvairius renginiai. Dabar atnaujinam po COVID ir terapijos taip pat, astrologinės konsultacijos. Ir šiandien turim labai ypatingą svečią, Swami Aditya, ir Dileta daugiau pristatys apie svečią. Ir šiandien turėsim paskaitą apie santykius. Ir žinoma, ką noriu tiesiog patarti, ir Dileta dar paantrins, tai klauskit klausimus, išnaudokit tą laiką klausimam. Ir tada prašau, Dileta, pristatyk meistrą, mokytoją.
Aš Dileta, paprastai, aš Dileta. Kaip ir kalbėjau su Virginija, su moterim, intencija Swami Aditya atvykimo į Lietuvą ir Europą buvo visiškai ne astrologinės konsultacijos, ką mes darom dabar, bet buvo intencija dalinti žiniomis, kurių iš tikrųjų nėra Lietuvoje ir nebuvo atvežta iki šiol. Labai retai, kada atvažiuoja tikrieji mokytojai. Ir kadangi aš pati esu ir moderniosios medicinos atstovė, jau 30 metų esu tame, ir jogoje ir vedoje 15 metų esu, tai ir, sakykime, tam dvasingumo, dvasiniam kelyje, ne tiek metų dirbti su žmonėm reikia ir padėti žmonėm. Tai mano intencija buvo atvežti mokytoją su patirtimi tos, kurios mes nesam matę Lietuvoje. Bent jau aš galbūt, bet realiai tai, sakykime, dirbdama šitoj sferoje, aš pamačiau, kad tai yra tam tikras trūkumas mūsų tikrųjų žinių, kurias galėtų duoti Sanyasi Swami Aditya. Aš jį sutikau Indijoje, Šrame. Ir man tai užtruko apie 1,5 metų atsivažiuoti čia į Europą. Ne taip lengva, kadangi žmonės tokio statuso kaip mūsų svečias, jie turi ką veikti ir ten. Jis yra labai užimtas ir ten. Būtent jis yra kviečiamas Indijoje ir kviečiamas, ir jo yra prašoma pagelbėti sunkiose situacijose, tada, kada žmonės yra kryžteliai, kada žmonės yra pasimetime, kada nebežino, ką daryti, arba tiesiog reikia patarimo. Jis yra tikras dvasinis mokytojas, praėjęs 11 metų atskirtį ir padaręs mantrų tapą Himalajuose. Tapą tai yra 11 metų ištisai nuo ryto iki vakaro vien su mantrom. Tai jis yra tas žmogus, žinantis mantrų galią, jantrų galią ir kaip jos gali pakeisti kiekvieno žmogaus likimą, dirbant su jomis. Šio vakaro metu mes su Viteniu pasitarėm ir nusprendėm, kad galbūt prašysim Swamio pakalbėti apie porų, apie draugystę, bendradarbiavimą, meilę, emocijas, poras, vaikų, tėvų santykius, visą, kas susijęs su tai per astrologinę prizmę. Galima, aišku, ir ne per astrologinę, bet per astrologinę mum raiškiau. Tai va. Gautis tavas. Ar reikia versti? Gerai. Reikia.
Om, namaste. And I am very thankful to Vitani who invited me here to give me lectures. And I found some I have met you in our lectures, and Vitani also Dileta, and some are new. So they asked me to explain about the human sensitivity upon the relationship, how the relationship happens. But before telling you this, I must explain who I am and why I am here.
Sako, prieš pradėdamas kalbėti mūsų sutartą temą, tai yra santykių, tarpusavio santykių tema, per astrologinę prizmę, aš norėčiau prisistatyti pats, kas aš esu, kodėl aš esu, kaip aš čia esu.
My name is Swami Aditya Saraswati. I am a monk from the Shankaracharya Pita, means the oldest school of Vedanta.
Aš esu iš Sankracharya šakos, tai yra pati seniausia šaka iš Vedantos mokyklos.
It has a history of 2400 years and with the knowledge and wisdom.
Šita mokykla, šita šaka, jinai turi apie 2,5 metų istoriją jau.
Now my master Swami Sadananda Saraswati is the holy Shankaracharya. Among the 4 main priests of Hindu or Vedanta or Vedic religion, he is the one of the 4th priest.
Tai mano mokytojas, tiesioginis mokytojas dabar yra galva vienos iš 4 šitų šakų. Mokykla yra tokia kaip iš 4 šakų sudaryta ir jis yra, jo tiesioginis mokytojas yra vienas iš to šakos vadovų galva.
I was initiated under mantra diksha from him in 1999.
Aš buvau inicijuotas mantra diksha 1999 metais.
I did 11 year tapa in Himalayas,
Padariau 11 metų tapą Himalajuose,
under which I transformed into different kind of tantra and mantra rituals and mantra.
Padariau tantros ir mantros tapą ir ritualų žinau visus.
In which sometimes I practice with yantras also.
Ir taip pat praktikuoju jantras su jantromis.
The all knowledge is due to blessings of my guru
Visos mano žinios yra su mano mokytojų palaiminimu.
and the whole universal cosmic power.
Ir dėl visų kosminių ir visatos jėgų.
Before you, I have in my life, I have met around maybe more than 100,000 people.
Prieš jūs aš sutikau ir kalbėjausi daugiau negu ir konsultavau daugiau negu 100 tūkstančių žmonių.
Every time I'm meeting people, I am trying to find answers.
Kiekvieną kartą susitikdamas žmonės aš bandau pats atrasti atsakymus.
Why our life and our fate and our karmas are different.
Kodėl mūsų gyvenimai, mūsų sėkmės, nesėkmės yra skirtingi.
If we are born with the same mother, same time,
Jeigu mes gimstam iš tos pačios mamos, tuo pačiu laiku,
still we have different life path.
vis tiek mes turime skirtingus gyvenimo kelius.
There will be some external factors which tells us to choose our path and life.
Tai yra visada išoriniai dalykai, kurie nulemia mūsų kelią.
And the theory of karma comes in our mind.
Ir karmos teorija ateina į mūsų mintis.
Whole life which you are sitting before me is a continuous journey of your soul.
Visas jūsų gyvenimas iki šiol, kai jūs sėdit prieš mane, yra jūsų sielos gyvenimas.
Every time you are born, your soul is changing new colors, new clothes.
Kiekvieną kartą, kai jūs gimstat, jūsų siela keičia naują rūbą, naujas spalvas.
And according to karma which you will do, positive or negative,
Ir priklausomai nuo karmos, kurią jūs padarysit teigiamą ar neigiamą,
you will keep on changing your life and surroundings.
jūsų gyvenimas keisis ir aplinka keisis.
According to Vedas, there are 8.4 million yonis, means life on this earth.
Pagal Vedas yra 8,5 milijono gyvų būtybių.
Science also say that it is 8.6, million, but Vedas are actually correct.
Mokslininkai su vedomis čia panašiai sutarė.
Some live in water,
Kai
some
kas
live in
gyvena
land,
vandenyje, kai kas ant žemės,
some live in air.
kai kas ore.
According to our karmas,
Pagal
We-
mūsų karmą
we are born into different of life, plants, animals,
mes
Crab.
gimstam įvairiose formose.
apes.
Kartais augalai, kartais gyviai, įvairūs.
But why we come into this world and what was the reason? Some person try to find the solution.
Kodėl mes čia ateinam, kaip ateinam, kaip žmonės bando rasti sprendimą, kaip čia būti.
Then the knowledge of wisdom of this Jyotish come.
Ir tada ateina į pagalbą
It is
Jyotish
called
žinios, išmintis.
Jyoti. Jyoti means is the light.
Jyoti reiškia šviesa.
Means it is a light, and Ish means God.
Iš reiškia Dievas. Jyoti.
Means the knowledge which tells about your past, your present and your future.
Tai yra žinios, kurios pasako apie jūsų praeitį, dabartį ir ateitį.
It is a vision of God.
Tai yra Dievo išmintis.
But God cannot be partial.
Dievas negali būti šališkas.
Why he is favor somebody, he gives trouble to other person.
Kodėl sako, jisai nepadeda vieniem, padeda kitiem.
God is very neutral.
Dievas yra neutralus.
The karma decides your fate.
Karma nulėmė jūsų, paženklina jūsų gyvenimą, likimą.
Whatever you have success, failures is according to this karma.
Jūs turit sėkmės ir nesėkmės dėl jūsų karmos.
The rishis, the sages, when they did in their meditation,
Ryšiai, tai yra išminčiai senieji, jie meditavo.
they calculated the distance of planetary motions.
Jie galėjo suskaičiuoti atstumus tarp planetų.
Tell me why there are in a year 365 days and 12 months. Why? You tell me.
Kodėl
What is the reason? Why it can't be 368? Why it can't be 370? Why it can't be 400? Why it is 12 months? Why it can't be 13 months or 14 months? No, you don't know.
Kodėl yra atitinkamas skaičius dienų mėnesyje, mėnesių metuose? Kodėl?
It's the lost measure of earthly life.
I am
Because of the cycle how the planet goes.
No,
No?
I am telling you.
Incorrect.
This is sun, this is earth. Okay.
Saulė čia žemė.
When sun, the earth takes a round around the sun,
Kada
It
žemė
takes
skrieja aplink Saulę.
365 days.
365 dienos.
So that's why in a year it is 365 days.
Dėl to sako tiek dienų.
Cycle.
But during this motion, in each time, the earth is moving 12 times around its axis. So 12 times it is moving around its axis. So due to this motion, the seasons are created.
12 kartų apsisuka apie savo ašį žemę. Tai čia susikuria sezonai, taip?
Why this round is only have 360? Why it is 360? It can be 400. Why 400 is not round?
Mėnesiai 12. Nes
Kodėl ne
atsisuka
300, kodėl 365, kodėl sako ne 500?
Because earth will take 360 days to round, and now because of earth magnetism, the earth when moves around sun, the sun have very ultraviolet rays, their electromagnetic field called deviation into the path. So it keeps on changing. Like we are changing every time after 4 years, with one leap year comes. We have 29th of Feb.
Sako, kas 4 metai keičiasi dienų skaičių šiek tiek.
We keep on changing our clocks.
Yeah.
Sako, mes keičiam valandas laikrodžiuose.
So this is seasons are created. You got my answer? Have any question?
It's the loss of
Eh?
our system.
Yeah. And when we are sitting on this earth,
Yeah.
all planets,
Mhm.
Sako, kai
they have
sėdim čia
effect on
šitoj-
our cosmic and on our mind also.
Visos planetos, kurios juda, kol mes čia sėdim, sako, jos vis tiek veikia mūsų protą.
They affect not on humans, they affect plants also.
Jie veikia ne tik į mus, jie veikia.
They
į
affect
augalus.
every living organism in this world.
Jos veikia kiekvieną gyvą būtybę čia.
And when they will affect, the karma theory will take.
Kada jos veikia, tada ir karmos teorija veikia.
So, what you are today is the result of your traveling into the different phases of your life.
Sako, tas, kas esate šiandien čia, tai yra jūsų kelionės per visas gyvas būtybės rezultatas.
And in astrology, we create this kind of a chart. Okay.
Astrologijoje mes naudojam tokį žemėlapį. Maždaug.
These are different houses.
Tai yra skirtingi namai, įvairūs namai. vadinami.
What is difference between Western astrology and in Vedic astrology? Your Western astrology is based upon sun.
Vakarų astrologija yra paremta Saule.
In every 30 days, 27 28 days according to different calculations, the sun move into each zodiac signs. That's why it is, some are Virgo, some are Aries, some are like this.
12 mėnesių Saulė pakeičia
But Vedic astrology is based upon moon.
ženklus. Dėl to 12
Sun take 30 days, moon in 27 or 28 days, it takes 12 zodiac signs to travel. And suns take whole year to travel.
Saulė keliauja 12 mėnesių per visus zodiako ženklus, Mėnulis keliauja per
27-28 dienų.
And in 12 zodiac signs and 9 planets, there are 9 planets. Okay. These are controlled by 27 constellations, nakshatras.
9 planetos yra veikiamos
Like
27
an atom has electron, proton, neutrons, and when you cut this proton and neutron, there are some subparticles like quarks, which are the basically gold particles. Okay, these nakshatras are the main factor why you are different.
Tos nakshatros, jos yra būtent pagrindinis dalykas, kodėl mes visi skirtingi.
First, your chart is ascendant. Ascendant is your face, your aura.
Ascendentas reiškia jūsų veidas, jūsų aura.
This is 24 hours clock. This is
Tai yra
clock.
24 valandų laikrodis, sakykime, čia yra.
When you are born between when sun rises, in your chart sun will be here.
Saulė bus čia, kada gimėt iki vidudienio.
When you are born between 8 to 10 o'clock, your sun will be here.
Nuo 8 iki 10 Saulė bus čia.
When you will be between 10 and 12, your sun will be here.
Jeigu gimėt nuo 10 iki 12,
And when you will be
Saulė
12 to 2 o'clock, the sun will be here.
ir taip toliau. Saulė
Then
čia
2
važiuoja
to
per tą
2
laikrodį.
to 4 o'clock, sun will be here. 4 to 6, 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 12 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6. So by seeing in your chart where sun is, you can exactly tell which time you are born.
Sako, tai žiūrint, kur saulė yra jūsų žemėlapį, galima pasakyti.
If your sun is here, means you are born between 12 and 2 p.m.
Jeigu saulė čia, tai gimėt nuo 12 iki 2 valandos dienos.
And this all planetary, this is ascendant, your thinking, your aura. Some is 6 feet tall, some is 5 feet, 4 feet.
Žodžio ascendentas yra jūsų aura ir jūsų išvaizda.
Effect of planets on your ascendant give your shape and personality.
Ir įtaka planetų duoda jūsų asmeninės savybės.
This second house is your bias, your family, and your money.
Čia yra jūsų pinigai, jūsų šeima.
The third here, the first is face, second is this part, trunk, your food system. This is your body. Whole this chart is your body.
Visas žemėlapis.
This is your trunk.
Kūnas.
The third part is your younger brothers, sisters,
Čia jūsų
Traveling.
sesės, broliai,
your actions,
jūsų veiksmai,
and your shoulder part.
čia jūsų pečiai.
Okay. The fourth house is your mother,
Čia yra mama,
your home,
namai,
and your comfort.
tai jūsų.
If you have your body and you have technique how to use this body and you have your karmas, with this karmas you will create a wealth, and this wealth where you will invest? For your comfort and home. Where you use your money, you will use for yourself. And that's why, and this all things comes into fifth house. Fifth house tells about your past birth, why you come into this world.
Čia mes matom praeitą savo gyvenimą.
This is a house of education also,
Ir mokslo.
friends also, past life also.
Praeitas gyvenimas, draugai.
Then you come to here, sixth house is a house of enemies,
Čia yra priešai,
finances,
finansai
and disease.
ir ligos.
Okay. The seventh house is the house of your wife. How you will be your wife or husband.
Čia yra žmona arba vyras.
Okay. This will be a house of partnership also, traveling also.
Santykių namas, kelionių namas.
The eighth house is house of death.
Čia mirties namas.
Studies, secret studies you get. You do learn tantra, vision,
Tantras
or
namas,
innovations also,
Visų
or mysteries also.
mistinių dalykų namas.
The ninth is the house of your father or fatherly deeds, and your ninth is the house of religion
Čia yra jūsų tėvas,
and destiny.
religija, likimas.
If you have a karma of past, what you will be, what you action you will do, and what you will be next your future in future life. Your traveling is from what you are here, from last birth you were here, what you got here, and you have to reach here.
Jūsų kelionė žiūrim pagal šitos namus.
And in this there will be a lot of relationship.
Čia bus labai daug santykių ir draugų.
Some will help you.
Kažkas padės jums.
Here enemy will come. Here friends will
Kažkur
help you.
priešai ateis, kažkur draugai padės.
Here brothers can help you.
Čia
Your mother can bless you.
giminės padės.
Your family can help you. This is the, after this you move to the 10th house. 10th house is the house of karma.
Čia karmos namas.
Your karma is awarded or not. You will get the result of your karmas or not. Favors from the government.
pagal tai žiūrim, ką nulėmė jūsų karma.
If you don't have a 10th
Jums
house,
padės ar nepadės.
all big people, president, prime minister and everything, they have blessing of 10th house.
Sako, visi dideli
If you are a
žmonės turi palaimą
head of a
šito
company,
namo, šito
It is
namo.
because of 10th house. And with how you will get the fourth, 5th house for a politician also, if you don't have a mass base or following, the power of 5th house, he cannot go to here. If a planets of the 5th house is in the 10th house, means from his education, he will get administrative powers.
Galima pamatyti, ar žmogus
If this 5th house
žmogaus jėgos iš
comes
to
here in
išsilavinimo.
6th house or in the 8th house, means his education will be waste.
Tada sako, galima matyti, kad išsilavinimas bus iššvaistytas, tiesiog jam bus nelemta dirbti pagal išsilavinimą ir gauti.
He will get education but fight with the enemies.
Pavyzdžiui, jisai gaus išsilavinimą.
If your house is the house comes here, it will be failures.
Arba turės skundų, bylų.
11th house is house of your elder brothers, sisters and profit.
Čia
If you do
turės
karmas,
broliai, seserys ir,
will you have enough money to sustain in your life? This house of profit will tell you that you will be rich or poor.
Šitas namas būtent pasako, ar jūs būsite turtingas ar ne.
And 12th is the house of salvation, moksha, prison,
Čia yra
Foreign travel.
Laisvinimo namas, čia yra kalėjimų namas, bausmių.
and I am telling you, if we go about relationship, about you understand something?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to have a good married life or good partner,
Jeigu norit turėti gerą vedybinį gyvenimą arba gerą partnerį,
your 7th house is the nature of your future partner. It will tell about
šitas namas rodo jūsų partnerio charakterį.
whether she will be serious, she will be romantic, or she will be responsible, or she will be childish.
Ar jis bus atsakingas, ar jis bus ne.
And for this, then you need this house, 8th house. 8th house will tell about your sexual energies.
O čia sako jūsų seksualinė energija šitam nematosi.
If you have a good 7th house, but sexual energy is not matching,
Sako, jeigu turit gerus parodymus tam name pasiryžimas, o jeigu neturit seksualinės energijos,
then you will have an outside marriage relationship.
vadinasi turėsit išorinių santykių nuo šeimos.
So if your planets into this 4th house means you got married, you have a good energy. 5th house will tell about children also. You have a good house, you good children, and you will get comfort or not, and you will be true to each other. If your 12th house is okay, means you will be husband and a wife will be honest with each other.
Pagal 12 namą matom, ar būsit sąžiningi vienas kitam ar ne su partneriu.
If you have a bad 8th house and 12th house, means the partner will cheat each other.
Jis sako, jeigu blogi tie namai kur parodė, tai tikrai bus neištikimybė šeimoje.
If some planets like Saturn and Mercury are here,
Jeigu Saturnas arba Merkurijus yra čia,
the man will be a gay.
yra gėjus.
I went to somebody's house and they have a daughter who was married, and they said that our daughter is married and 3 years she doesn't have a child. So I saw the chart.
Nuėjau vienus namus, ten sako, buvo mergina susituokusi.
And Saturn and Mercury here.
Neturi vaikų. Ir sako, pasižiūrėjau žemėlapį.
I told this girl
Pasakiau merginai.
to adopt a child.
Tu įsivaikink antras.
She said, why?
Sako, kodėl?
I said, your husband is a gay.
Savo vyras gėjus.
And she started crying.
Aišku, sako, jį pradėjo verkti.
She told me that in 3 years of marriage, they never slept together.
Ir sako, jį tada paatviravo, kad per 3 metus jie nė karto nemiegojo.
She wasted 3 years. I told in 1 minute.
Sako, jį prarado 3 metus, o aš pasakiau per 1 minutę. Tame reikalas.
Before, yeah.
And can you change the houses that you're
I'm coming to that part also. I'm telling you, before you come here, I was having one lady for consultation online. And with this lady, online consultation, she was having some relationship and married. She asked me about, I will be happy with my marriage. I want to divorce. I said no. In her chart, if you have Saturn planet here, Rahu here, or Mars here, you marry 10 times, your marriage will not be successful.
Už bet ko gali tekėti, vis tiek tai nebus sėkmė.
This is the house of seventh house. So,
tekėti kiek norit kartų, tuoktis kiek norit kartų, jeigu šitam name.
Some ladies say that
So then, next slide.
if some planets like Saturn and Rahu are in the 12th house, okay. This is your bad house. Bad house means your private life. If you have a bad planet here, your bad life will not be good. You make relationship with your wife and both will not be happy. Like they are doing sex with a dead body.
Sako, šitos planetos rodo šitam name, kad jūs niekada neturėsit gero seksualinio gyvenimo su partneriu.
This 8th house will tell about the size of sexual energy you have. In Vedic astrology, we take a concept of like Mangals. Mars is Manglik dosha, but it's Mars. What is Mars? Mars is a man's sexual energy.
Vedinėje astrologijoje mes turim apibrėžimus ir paaiškinimus pagal planetas, būtent seksualinį.
If the energy of husband and wife both match each other, means they will be happy each other. They will not disturb outside. If a woman here has Mars here in the 7th house, she will have relationship outside marriage. Same about men. And they will marry 3-4 times, they will never be happy. And same about if you have a Mercury here in the 7th house, means your husband will be a cheater. He will exploit women and girls. I have seen so many charts. Some girls, they were gone into marriage. You say, na, there are a lot of marriages now happening. That Muslim guy cheat Christian girls and lured into these. Mostly these are due to Mercury in the 7th house. They marry 2-3 girls, make them pregnant and leave away. If you have Sun and Rahu here in the 7th house,
Jeigu Saulė ir Rahu čia,
means husband and a wife will beat each other, they will fight.
vadinasi, šeimoje bus peštynės ir kautynės tarp vyro ir žmonos.
And same about Mars and Saturn here.
Marsas ir Saturnas.
Same about Mars and Rahu.
Marsas ir Rahu irgi tą patį žodį.
For a successful marriage, this house has to be good.
Sako, sėkmingom vedimom reikia šito namo gero.
If this house is not good,
Jeigu čia negerai,
I am telling you what you have to do. You have to again go to Namansha. Sometimes this is ascendant. There is a chart also D9 chart. We mostly astrologers see only this chart in Namansha and the present planet conditions. Whenever you come into consideration, I take you 9-10 charts. Same in my mind, there are 108 charts.
sako, dažniausiai astrologai skaito pagal, vieną žemėlapį, ima už pagrindą vieną žemėlapį.
When you are born,
Bet
you are
iš
born.
tikrųjų yra žemėlapio virš 180 ir jeigu kas buvo konsultacijai pas mane, aš
Under planetary conditions.
Visi kiti mano galvoj.
And these planets are not fixed in your chart. The planets are keep on revolving now. They are keep on revolving.
Planetos juda visą laiką.
They are moving even now.
Užfiksuotos.
The effect of planets of your natal chart and this transit today they are moving. They give you the result now. You have to keep both
Judančios planetos
both things in your mind
atsakymus.
when we give predictions. Somebody say that your chart is good, oh, you will be happy. No, it will not be happy. You have to see the condition of now.
Jeigu žiūrėti tik tai pagal fiksuotą žemėlapį, tai galima matyti, kad bus viskas labai gerai, bet sako, reikia žiūrėti ir į judančias planetas, į jas labiausiai.
And sometimes your chart is good, but you are not according to. Can you figure it? Yeah.
You erase everything.
When this Kali Yuga starts,
Tada
according to
Kali Yuga
rishis,
prasidėjo.
they said that human life will be 120 years.
Ryšiai pasakė, kad žmonių gyvenimas bus apie 120.
Now our average life is 60 or 70 years now. From 120 years we come.
Vidutiniškai yra apie 80.
And when this Kali Yuga will end, our age will be 20 years.
Kada Kali Yuga baigsis,
Our life and dog life will be
20
same.
metų vidutiniškai gyvenimo trukmė.
So much change in our hormones and enzymes is coming. Now even 8-year, 9-year girls is getting puberty and they are getting pregnant.
Sako, jau netgi dabar galit matyti, kad jaunas
This is due to
mergaitės gali
all
pasirodyti.
food we are eating, genetically modified food,
Keičiasi
lot of
hormonai,
circumstances.
enzimai, išorinės, maistas.
According to Vedas, we have 120 years of life.
Pagal
in
Vedas
which
mes turėtumėm turėti 120 metų.
We have Venus period of 20 years, Sun of 6 years,
Veneros periodas apie 20
Moon is of 10 years, Mars is of 7 years, Rahu is of 18 years, Jupiter is for 16 years, Saturn is for 19 years, Mercury is for 17 years, and Ketu is for 7 years. This is the, you calculate, it will come 120.
Skaičiuosi, čia sako 120 gaus.
If I say that you are born under Venus period, means you will start your life in a Venus period.
Sako, jeigu aš pasakau, kad jūs gimėt Veneros periodu,
Then you will
vadinasi,
go
gimėt
through
nuo šito
Sun period,
periodo ir
then
gyvensit.
Moon period and Mars period.
Tada ateina visos kitos planetos paeiliui. Taip surašyti.
Mercury,
Šitie periodai.
Jupiter and Venus always gives very good results.
Šitos planetos duoda, šitie periodai duoda.
Even
visada
Sun
gerus
also gives very
rezultatus.
good results.
Saulė irgi
Moon gives only bad results when moon is in the 8th house.
Mėnulis duoda blogą rezultatą tik tai, kada jisai 8 name.
I told you about moon here. This is the 8th house. If moon is here, the man has suicidal tendencies, psychiatric problems.
Čia gimimo metu, tai žmogus turi psichologinių problemų,
And-
dažniausiai arba suicidinių minčių.
And moon is also responsible for your monthly cycle of women's estrogen hormone. If woman has a bad moon, she will not have a normal egg development.
Tokiai moteriai pastot sunku.
If sometime you marry a woman with a bad moon, she will be always shouting on you,
Jeigu
scratching your head.
turėsi
Same
tokią
about men
moterį
also.
kaip
It's
žmona,
not about
ji
women.
bus
But
blogai nusiteikusi.
for men, the main sex hormone is due to Mars and Venus.
Vyrui svarbiausias yra Marsas ir Venera.
Mars is increasing the hormone, male sexual hormone, and Venus will give you power.
Marsas
The
duoda
testosterone main will
hormonus,
come from Mars.
testosteronus, o Venera duoda sėkmę.
So these four planets, the Sun, Moon, Mars, and Jupiter, they are called angel planets. They in their chart, whenever they gives you good energy. But when Rahu comes, Saturn comes,
Kada
or Ketu
Rahu,
comes.
Saturnas arba Ketu,
they give lot of questions,
jie užduoda labai daug klausimų.
lot of bad time comes.
Ir blogas laikas.
You have lot of questions with yourself.
Jūs labai daug savęs tada klausinėjat.
But it is not always. Rahu, if it comes in a good phase, it can make you a billionaire. Elon Musk is a billionaire due to Rahu.
Kartais būna taip, kad atėjęs Rahu duoda jūs tampat milijonierium.
If 1 or 2 years you become very rich due to Rahu.
Dėl Rahu galit per porą metų tapti milijonieriais.
Venus is for all people with film, acting, dancing, music is due to Venus. And
Venera apdovanoja žmonės artistiškumu, balsu.
if Mercury is here in the 2nd house, means this man has a very good oratory power. He will be a motivator, he will be a good singer.
Merkurijus yra va šitam name, tai žmogus turi labai gerą iškalbą.
If this Mercury is here in the 12th house, he will be having a donkey voice. Sako,
jeigu čia yra Merkurijus šitam 12, tai tada tai duoda asilo išmintį.
You see why this is always planetary motion. And this Venus 20 years, all these planets will be moving under Venus period, Venus Sun period, Venus Moon period, Venus Mars period, Venus Rahu period, Venus Jupiter.
Planeta praeina visas kitas planetas.
All these planets will be moving under this. Okay. And this will decide which time is very good for us to decide about future relationship, future marriages. If somebody has a Saturn here and Saturn period is going, he will not have a good marriage life.
Žinant, galima nuspręsti, koks bus žmogaus gyvenimas, kokie bus santykiai, kokios bus vedybos, geros, blogos.
If a person here have a Saturn here in the 7th house, but he has a Venus period, his problem will be very less.
Jeigu Saturnas, nežinau, kur ten namą parodė, sako, iš tikrųjų tai nėra gerai, bet jeigu jis bus Veneros periodu, tai bus labai gerai.
If a person have bad 8th house,
Blogas 8 namas.
he eat lot of shilajit, he will be sexually weak.
Gali valgyti kiek nori šilajito, bus silpnas.
But you know, rishis, when they see this all effect upon humans, on their mind, their energy, their power, they said that they divide mantra yantra,
Ir ryšiai,
tantra, and aushadi. Aushadi means medicines.
ir ryšiai, matydami visas šitas situacijas ir galimybės, jie surašė mantras, jantras, tantras ir ošris, žolės, sakykime, medikamentus, kurie
Mantra
padėtų
is a power.
išgyventi. Mantra yra jėga.
If you do chanting of mantras,
Jeigu chantinat mantrą.
I changed my life. 11 years I did tapa. I am telling you, because of mantra, I am a changed person now.
Aš savo gyvenimą ir likimą pakeičiau tik tai su mantromis.
I took the help of these yantras.
Taip pat
Medicine.
naudojausi jantromis ir
You can change your whole life.
vaistai, žolėmis. Galit pakeisti visas.
Every man can have a good, happy married life.
Kiekvienas žmogus gali
Good success.
laimingą gyvenimą.
But he has to work hard for that.
Laimingą santuoką, bet jis turi dirbti sunkiai.
Because your life is due to past your karmas. This is continuous. When you do those good karmas in your life, next birth will be good karmas. According to we say that
Tik tai dėl karmos jūs turit savo gyvenimą.
you are getting what I am telling you. It is coming to your mind.
Aišku, apie ką aš kalbu, maždaug ką noriu pasakyti.
When you are talking, so we become enlightened. We understand at the moment when we are here. When we go outside, I doubt if I could recall it.
Don't worry, we will be coming every time. In March I am coming, we will have again lectures here. So we will keep on educating ourselves.
Su kova galiu vėl apie ką nors kalbėti, galit klausti, bet ką, bet kokiom temom iš tikrųjų.
In your chart, the position of Ketu planet in your chart tells what is your birth. If Ketu is your first chart, means you are coming from higher planes. From angels, you come here to human form. Because of your karma, you come here. If this Ketu is here in the 12th house, means this is your last birth. After this birth, you will get the salvation or moksha.
Planeta, kur stovi žemėlapį, galima pasakyti kelintą gyvenimą.
The Ketu keeps traveling from here, till each here. When Ketu will be here in the last, means you will be next no born.
Tai sako, kada Ketu pareis iki 12 namo, ten tada vadinasi yra paskutinis.
Ketu is the planet of spirituality
Ketu yra dvasingumo
and moksha.
ir mokšos planeta.
All human who are born, they want the moksha, the ultimate
Visi
goal.
gimę žmonės nori mokšos, siekia mokšos.
Do you want moksha?
What is moksha?
Moksha is salvation, means
Išsilaisvinimą,
when you get rid of birth and rebirth.
kada
means
jūs ištrūkstat
when
iš
you-
gimimo ar gimimo rato.
You are born, 9 months you have to be in your mother womb. You have to go through a lot of metamorphosis. From a tiny zygote cell till you became a full human. You are going through a lot of pressures and changes. And again when you come out of the human cycle, again you have to suffer. You have to go to different schools, colleges, work, married life. You have a lot of pressures. And when you analyze yourself, why I am come to this world, for what is the purpose of my life, you don't know. And you keep on giving birth and death. What is the difference between a human and an animal? Animal don't have senses. As a human, we have a senses to know who we are. We can analyze ourselves.
Žmogus nuo gyvūno skiriasi, kad gali-
We can reform our life,
ir gali pakeisti savo gyvenimą.
but animals cannot.
O gyvūnai ne.
So, moksha is to get rid of all these sensory pleasures, birth and rebirth cycle, where death will be having a death also.
Mokša yra išėjimas iš gimimo rato.
There are 8 persons in this earth which are immortals,
Yra 8 žmonės
which are never born and never die.
šitam pasaulio visatoj.
According to
niekada
Vedas.
negimsta,
Ashwatthama, Bali, Vyaso, Hanumanascha, Vishna, कर्पू कृपा परशुरामश्च सप्तर्षिजीवने कृपे और मार्कंडेय राष्ट्रम. One is the Ashwatthama,
Vienas yra Ašutama,
Raja Bali,
Raja Bali,
Vyasa who made all these Puranas, Hanuman the god,
kuris
Vibhikshan,
padarė Puraną,
Kripa Charya, Parshurama and Markandeya Rishi who did. These are 8 people who are still alive and they live in Mount of Kailash.
gyvena.
And whenever you remember them, call them, they come to all these cosmic powers.
Jie gali keliauti.
And there are a lot of evidences, people have felt them, their energies, their powers. And when this Kali Yuga will end, they will also go, and new 8 people will come.
Kada Kali Yuga pasibaigs.
So our life purpose is to start from here, to search our life. 8th house is the, you know, this is the secret knowledge.
Na čia yra
8th house will give you secret knowledge from your past birth or guru, which will lead this the house of death. This will take you out of death and rebirth and take you to the salvation.
Na čia yra visos žinios šitam name, kurios suteikia.
And this is the house of sexual energy also. People waste their energy in
Kadangi
lot
tai
of
seksualinės energijos
unused
namas,
sexes.
tai
You know,
žmonės
animals
labai
sex
daug
with each
išeikvoja
other only when they have to
energijos čia.
give a child, birth to a child. But men use sex all time, wasting this energy.
Seksualinė energija duota tik tai vaikų.
Animals mate only when they feel the female is in heat. But men don't have this sensitivity. So, this Ketu here will give you salvation. Ketu here in the 7th house. Ketu means cut. Wherever he joins with any planets, he gives all these worldly pleasure less. If he comes with Venus and Ketu, he will give you money but no happiness.
Sako, jeigu Ketu jungiantis su
If it comes with
planetom,
Jupiter
duoda
and Ketu,
skirtingus dalykus.
it will give education,
Jungiantis
but
su
it will
Venera,
give you
tai jūs
wisdom
turėsit
also,
pinigų, bet nesidžiaugsite.
the knowledge to know about yourself, Upanishad, Vedas, which I am talking about you, karmas. There you cannot become a monk or a spiritual person without blessing of Saturn.
Be Saturno palaiminimo jūs negalėsite.
Saturn gives you power or hatha
Arba slaptų žinių.
or resilience to know about yourself. If you are in a Venus period, you will go to pub, bar, enjoy, put money on girls and dance.
Veneros
You will not open your eyes.
švaistyti savo.
But when Saturn will come, it will tell that whatever you are looking in this world is not real. The houses which are here, 100 years they were forest. And after 100 years they will be again forest, who knows?
Per Veneros laikotarpį, kada yra sėkmė, žmonės dažnai džiaugiasi, švaistosi pinigais, bet kada ateina Saturnas, tada jie užduoda savo daugybę klausimų.
If you don't have a good 5th house,
Kodėl čia aš esu ir kaip aš čia?
your child will not obey you, your friends will cheat you.
Šitam name galima pamatyti.
If this 5th lord is in the 10th house,
Žiūrėsiu jūs ar draugų.
means your friend will help you. If this 5th lord is here in ascendant, means your friends and you will have same wisdom. If the 5th lord is in the 3rd house, means your friends will work with you with their energies. But if this 5th house, lord in the 6th, 8th or 12th, how hardship you will do, you will not be successful.
Čia galim pamatyti sėkmę ir nesėkmę, pagalbos draugų arba nepagalbos.
What I am telling you are understanding? Hmm?
We are trying.
We are trying. It is a different thing. You can have any question till now.
Kai kas ir man sunku, užtat aš kartais sustoju ir tada jis ant viršaus kalba, aš nebespėju iš tikrųjų, bet kai ką ir man sunku suprasti.
Šviesą junkite.
Bet geriau būtų gal klausti daugiau, kas įdomu, nes labai giliai jis tai gali, žinokit, nueiti ir tada visi sėdėsim vis donkey wise.
Yeah.
Ne, o man interesting about moksha, kaip žmogus vis tada moksha, jisai kur išeina moksha.
When the human being reach moksha, then soul goes.
Actually, I am telling you, there are 2 points. One is the cosmic power, and one we are human. We are the source from the same. Okay. The other theory say that this cosmic power and human are different. Okay. That's why they make statues. This is God. You have to believe in it. But we say that you are the same source of God. And when you do good karmas, your energy go and mix with the God itself. Means you don't have to born and die again. You become so much powerful, so much energetic that you become a stars or galaxies. Do sun have to take some generator to give you light? No. Sun doesn't need a reactor to light. Sun is always giving simple water.
Water, okay.
So this is the energy of whatever mantra and tapa we do, we change our energy, we enhance our energy level, so that whatever we do, sometimes we say bad words to somebody, we do bad karmas, we cheat, we speak in a loud voice. Every karma you do never go waste. It keeps on revolving around us, and this karma gives us results, bad or good.
Visą, ką mes darom, visi mūsų veiksmai, ar mes pykstam ant ko nors, ar šaukiam,
And all
ar
people
gerus žodžius
whom you
sakom,
meet
viskas užrašoma, viskas į mūsų karmą,
has a lesson
mūsų
for you
ateitis.
and for a reason also. If you meet somebody in your life, you marry him or he gives you bad experience, means in his past life, you also have given him a bad thing. Or maybe this person is giving bad you now, in next birth he will also repent.
Pagal karmos teoriją, tai sako taip, kada šeimoje nėra santaikos ir sutuoktinis jūs skriaudžia, vadinasi, galbūt jūs skriaudėte jį praeitame gyvenime, arba jisai bus skriaudžiamas kitam gyvenime.
According to my theory, what I learned from my gurus and from my tapa, you can change your life beautifully. You cannot change your karma, but you can change the course of your karma.
Jūs negalit pakeisti savo karmos, bet galit pakeisti jos kursą.
Like your bones is broken, you have a fatigue here, it is due to some injury, but it has a planetary effect also. If you had done some planetary remedies that time, you can avoid it.
Sako, jeigu turit traumą, sako, žinodami, kad
I met lot of people who say that we don't have a good partner, good life. I told them, you see yourself, your karma, where you are. If you yourself in a bad state of mind, how you can say this person is good or bad?
Jeigu šiaip iš tikrųjų, tai iš patirties, mano darbo patirties su Swami Aditya ir konsultacijų, tai ateina daug ir mokytojų pasikonsultuoti iš čia, instruktorių, mokytojų, vedų mūsų čia vietinių. Tai jis ne vienam yra pasakęs, jeigu jūs turit blogą laiką ir blogą, kaip pasakyti, savo karmą, ar ne, kaip jūs galit padėti kitiem. Pirmą sutvarkykit save, o paskui padėkit kitiem ir aiškinkit, kaip tai daryti. Pirmą sutvarkykit save. Jeigu jūs nežinot, kaip sutvarkyti save, kodėl jūs padedat kitiem?
According to our we have 4 stages of life. According to we say that 25 years is the brahmacharya. Means in this period You have to learn the education, you have to build your body and to prepare yourself enough strength. After 25 years, next 25 is the Grihastha. Grihastha means you have to find a job, you have to make your family, you have to get children, and when you have all children, you have to prepare for, you have to make house, you have to make money for their education. And after this, when your child is educated and everything is the next 25 years is for Vanprastha. Means you have to prepare yourself to go to the forest. You have to go to the different gurus, masters to learn the wisdom. So you are all who are sitting here. Maybe your age is 25, but you are Vanprasthi. You are in this 50 to 75 group. And after these 75 years, 25 is sannyasa. Means you leave all this world and you prepare for ultimate. So from here I come here, sannyasa. So I never went to Grihastha, I never went to Vanprastha, I come here sannyasa. This is the mental stage of your life. When you come into these stages, you are egoistic, proud, or bad mind only when you have ego yourself, self-pride. The day your self-pride goes away, you know yourself that this life is not the purpose which I am coming here. My purpose is different. All persons in this world can be happy and can be peaceful. But they have to change how they behave in this world and how they live in this world. And the best way is to listen to the wisdom of holy people experiences, spiritual people experiences, and then analyze whether this knowledge is good for you or not. Whatever I am speaking, maybe not good for you. Maybe tomorrow I ask you to go to forest, you will not go. You cannot leave your life, family and everything. It's not good. But I did. I did for 11 years. Because I want to know about the truth. What they speaking, this planet, this law of karma, it is good or bad. And after this 20 years, I am here to speak before you.
And how do you know what is good and what is bad?
I don't know. I am trying to know. I always being a student, I learn from you people. But whatever little wisdom I have, I guide you. I guide you. This is good period, bad period, good things or not good things. Somebody comes to me, Swami, we have this good partner and we want to spend our life. When I see the bad planetary combinations, I met a girl. The both have Saturn and Ketu here in the 7th house. I said to this couple, if you want to marry, in 1 year you both will do suicide. She said that what you were saying. I said, okay, you go yourself. And she was an astrologer, Vedic astrologer from Ukraine. And then her chart. And then she analyzed, Swami, we never thought about this part of our life. When you have to meet a girl or boy, you have to match your energies and planetary powers. If this planet power, if man has a bad time, woman has a good time, the woman can support. If a man have a good time, woman has a bad time, man can support woman. But if both have bad time, they will fight each other.
Partnerius, tai žemėlapyje yra abiem blogas laikas, tai sako, kuris kurį palaikysit, sako, tai yra blogai. Kada, sakykime, vienas iš dviejų turi gerą laiką, o kitas blogą laiką, periodą, tai tas, kuriam geras laikas, palaiko tą, kuriam blogas laikas. Ir atvirkščiai. Va taip, sako, daromi tie suderinamumai. Kad žiūrima, ar partneriai galės padėti vienas kitam, kada kitam yra blogai. Nes kada jeigu abiem sutampa blogas laikotarpis, tai faktas, kad jie arba išsiskirs, arba neatlaikys tiesiog.
And this what I am speaking has a medical evidence too. This we have in our, when we match horoscope, we have 36 points. In 36 point, one is called the Nadi dosha. What is Nadi? You have blood groups A, B, C or O. What is that? A, B or O? So same type we have Vata, Pitta and Kapha. In Kama Sutra we have 4 types of women and 4 types of men.
Pavyzdžiui, Kama Sutroje turim 4 tipus moterų, 4 tipus vyrų.
If this Nadi,
Taip kaip Ajurvedai turim 3 tipus.
if same blood group marry each other, there are very good chances that first child will get miscarriage.
Jeigu tos pačios kraujo grupės žmonės.
You ask any doctor.
Norės susilaukti vaikų tos pačios grupės žmonės.
Because you are from same genetic pool. If you are having different blood groups, so you will not have genetic mutations
Jeigu turit skirtingas grupės, neturėsit genetinių.
or genetic abnormalities in your future offsprings or child.
Arba genetinių kažkokių nukrypimų jūsų vaikai neturės.
And in Ayurveda, we have according to we have Vata
Ajurvedoje žmonės skirsto
Pitta
Vata, Pitta
and Kapha.
Tipo žmonės.
Vata is air,
Tai Vata yra oras,
Pitta is fire,
Pitta ugnis,
Kapha is water.
Kapha vanduo.
And they are interrelated to 5 elements.
Jie yra sujungti 5 elementų.
Earth, ether, sky, fire, water.
Ugnis, vanduo, oras, eteris, žemė.
So this old world is creation of these 5 elements.
Visas šitas pasaulis yra būtent tų 5 elementų kūrinys.
If 2 Vata person marry each other, their child will be fat.
Vata žmonės susituokia.
They will be lazy, eating like this.
Vaikai bus tinginiai.
You will say that potatoes, wafers,
Čipsų,
no energy.
be energijos.
Okay. And if 2 Pitta person will marry each other, they will fight each other. But they will be energetic. They will do lot of exercises. They will run.
Bus labai energingi.
Never resting, no peace.
Niekad nepavargstantis, visada besipešantis.
And 2 Kapha people,
Nėra ramybės. O jeigu
too
du
much
Kapha
thinking.
žmonės, du
They will
labai
say that tomorrow world will
žmonės.
collapse. And we have to do it today. So you should marry each other with like a Vata, Pitta and Kapha. You should have a different kind of
Tai
this relationship
sako,
also.
tuokiantis irgi reikia žinoti.
And these
šitas
doshas you
jungtis būtent.
can balance with Ayurveda medicines also. Whenever you come to me, I always say to you
Būtent
that
došas, prigimtinės došas.
because one dosha is
Galima
never
atstatyti,
prevalent.
sureguliuoti,
According to
išreguliavus
stars
došas,
and planets, your
papildomai,
dosha keep on
žodžiais
changing.
papildomai.
And your diet also changes. If you eat beans and you come to me,
Todėl sako,
Swami,
kad
I am a
visas
Kapha,
pataria
but
kokį
your
maistą
nadi will
valgyt,
have
kad atstatyti
Vata
prigimtinę došą.
because of beans. And according to planets also, your this nadi balance, there is a saying in the also that if a doctor is not a good astrologer, he is not a good doctor.
Pas mus yra sakoma, kad jeigu Ajurvedos gydytojas nėra
First he
geras
should know
astrologas,
your
jis
karmas.
nėra geras gydytojas.
Then try to treat you. If you don't have clarification on your karmas, the how much medicine you give. You see all the allopathic doctors in this world, they all die. You tell me any allopathic doctor who live 100 years? Nobody.
Sako, parodykit nors vieną
The people who live, who work with nature and Ayurveda, I will show you many people. One person in India, his name is Swami Shivananda. He is 125-year-old. He was born in 1896. So he went to airport in Heathrow, and when they saw his birth date, 1896, they put him 3-4 hours for checking. They sent this passport to embassy. They said it is right. 125-year-old man alive. But he knows his constitution body, what he has to behave, what he has to eat. That's why he is alive. So same thing you can do.
And for example, could you tell the foods which are good for Pitta?
Yes, I have.
For Pitta style people.
I have
who
to.
have too
I
much,
guess no.
heat inside?
Actually, Pitta means fire.
Yes.
So you should avoid spicy food.
Avoid.
Avoid.
Okay.
But it depends upon your chart also. I have to see
No,
how
no
much you have to
purpose.
avoid. If I see your chart, you have a Jupiter period. So I have to ask you to avoid even kapha food also.
So all depends.
All depends upon your chart.
As the lawyers say, all depends. So here also. All
Yeah.
depends.
And like, is the only way to know everything is through astrology, or can you follow your intuition and just maybe explore
Actually,
yourself?
depend upon how much good you are. You yourself knows better. But for me, sometimes your intuition can be go wrong also if it is not proper. But who is there to judge you have a good intuition or bad intuition? If everything is good, you keep on going. If it is bad, then you come. If you have a doubt, some people comes to me very much. You know, one guy, he was very young like you, and I told him that he will have a surgery. The day I was coming here, his mother told me that Swami, the person, he is going to a surgery, and please check, he will don't have to go for another operation in life. I asked him to avoid meat, all this food, like a lot of acidic foods and like this. If your body is creating lot of hormones and enzymes which are creating more pH in your body, then you have to avoid these foods. Because your karma is one thing, but what you are eating, how you are behaving is also creating your karma. If tomorrow I say that you have a good planet and tomorrow you go and kill a goat and I eat, I have a good karma. No, you created a bad karma. Next birth, this goat will become a man, he will kill you.
I have one more question.
Yeah.
For example, it is said, and I guess it's really true, that we can control our mind and our thoughts by managing and thinking how we are breathing. For example, the cycle of inhaling, stopping the breathing and exhaling. So can we change karma just by mantras, yantras?
Mantras,
breathing also.
breathing is just first base.
First base. In
First
order
base.
to move into yantras or something.
You have to go to mantras.
Okay.
If your food without any taste, it will be just like dull. So you have to add more spices, salt, sweet, sour, bitter. Without mantra, nothing, you will not succeed. Mantra is a concept. If you feel 100 times, I am happy. So it becomes your mantra.
Because maybe every thought that we are thinking and every word that we are spreading and saying and talking, so it becomes like mantra.
Yes, it is a mantra.
It's like the constant.
It is a mantra.
It's
But
like
it's
the
a mantra.
constant prayer.
It's a mantra, yes.
Okay, it's like each day what we are thinking, what we are resolving,
Yeah.
what issues are raising,
Yeah.
and how we manage.
But
it's like
but
the
how much
constant
power?
prayer.
It is good. You have like this good thoughts and good actions. But how much their powers have? Why the old mantras are in Sanskrit? You tell me.
Maybe because of energy or
Energy,
energy.
frequencies.
Frequency, yeah.
Because
each-
Sanskrit, when you speak with a Sanskrit language in a maybe outer space, whatever you speak, this word will never get deformed. You speak in another language, what you speak, another will not listen to this. Sanskrit is the only language which is the next generation of language for computer coding, and NASA is also training 30,000 people for Sanskrit.
And for example, one more question, it's very practical because, for example, a person dies in a family and it's like a relative, a close person, and then how we should behave. Okay, 1 month we are not touching maybe his belongings, his things, we are not doing any legal movements, but later, for example, if we even give away the things, if we give to charities or we give to our other relatives who could use it in order just not to make so much waste on our earth and to make another circle of life for those things. And for example, still we continue into that connection by thoughts, and somehow I just happened to walk into the bookstore, and just suddenly before my eyes there was a book about reincarnation, and I just opened some kind of chapter suddenly, and the thought said that for example, we can connect with those who are already away from our physical world just by talking and saying it aloud. So does it mean that thought is not enough to reach those who went over the barrier of physical life, and we have to just increase with the vibration of verbal word and verbal speech? Because in some traditions, for example, I think it's Slavic or other traditions, people are gathering on the tomb or place where those bodies are remaining in the land, buried, and they are bringing some foods or they are bringing bread, and they are talking aloud with those who passed away, and they are saying, okay, now happened this and that in our family, and we are having maybe some issues or problems. So what is your attitude? It is totally nonsense? Is it totally wrong? Or how we should close these doors with those secrets? Or we are in unity?
I'm telling you.
Okay.
The first thing is that your soul never dies.
It's total cycle of life.
Your body dies.
Okay.
Soul has nothing to do with what ritual you do. What if you donate clothes or you give food or not? Nothing. Soul will behave according to their karmas. But only one thing I am telling you. If that spirit is not having a right place, if that is revolving around your place or around things, but who is there to certify it is there or not, nobody knows. It is better to give food to fishes, dogs, birds and animals, because whatever we created, it is from the 5 elements, and when our body also perishes, also mixed with the 5 elements. So ultimately the rituals which you do had nothing to do with the happiness or with the rituals, but I can say that you can do prayers for their peace. But if you tell your problem, family, this happened, it will not meaning anything to the dead soul. He's a dead.
But the prayers should be said aloud, or it can be done.
Therefore, there are 3 types of prayers you can do. One is called Vachik, one is Upanchu, third is the Mansik. Vachik means you speak loud. You speak loud, you lost a lot of energies and it got waste. Second, Upanchu, speak less, slow, but most energy is conserved. Third is the Mansik, means in mind. Whatever prayers you will do, the energy, the created, it will go inside, and you will connect with this higher authorities, with this energy. So, if your prayers should be silent. Silent prayers makes more noises.
More energy.
More
that
energy.
human needs.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Klauskite klausimų, turim 25 minutės.
And what is yantras?
Yantras are basically, somebody asked me about mantras and yantras. Mantra is a concept. And yantra is the, maybe you can know it is kind of a sketch how to make this mantra into reality. Without yantra, means your car is you need to go buy a car to Vilnius or there. But the actual body of your car, which takes you from Kaunas to Vilnius, is the yantra. And the whole thing which from your concept and machine, which it is connected through a tentacles, like you have fuel system, you have radiator, you have electronic system, is connected with a tantra. So mantra, yantra and tantra is connected with together. So basically yantra is the machine or the energy which creates your thought into actions.
So it's like
Without yantra, no prayers will succeed in this Kali Yuga, I am telling you. I always advise is to take yantras, and yantras are very powerful.
Can you
No
give
problem.
an example, like a real example?
This is yantras. These are sacred yantras, energized yantras. I always give lot of, because I start giving these yantras to people, they have to put and do meditation. Then I will tell each details about yantras. So yantras are very powerful. With yantras you can do anything.
And what's this?
This is yantra.
And what do you need to do with it?
With meditation, with mantra,
So it's like an energy.
energy plate. Energy plate.
And when Christ said that while being a human, you don't know what kind of power you are having and what mountains you can throw over or move. So I guess, okay, according to the Vedic tradition, it might be a little bit different, but still we are living in the same galaxy and the same laws apply.
Actually, I am telling you, universal truth is same. There is a different way of saying other things.
Yes.
Okay, but according to me, according to whatever I believe, that this human is the biggest machine or power which can make yourself as a god. You can become a god also. You can become an angel and you can become a devil also.
In the next stage.
Yes, you can go to that powers also. There are certain people in India. I wrote an article about one person in India who lived 723 years.
Nowadays.
I guess he passed away only in 1996. Mahavatar Baba, there is a Sanyasi in Himalayas. He is always 16-year-old. And from 500, 600 years, he is like that. So you can become anything.
Depending on energy you accumulate and
You are accumulating power you are getting. Even when Christ was crucified into death, he was not crying or weeping. He never cried. You know, like a coconut, when a coconut ripes, it detaches itself from the skin. When coconut ripe, the inside it becomes separate from the parent body. So Christ did lot of energy with his prayers. So when they crucified him, they put nails in his hands and legs. He was not crying. He was laughing.
so maybe he was yoga style. I mean, his
Yes,
mind
he was a power.
outside-
That's why so many people are
outside
believing.
his body.
So Christ was not a ghost or something devil. He was a messenger. He was a power. And he taught us, because he also come in this world, he also suffered, he also sacrificed. So all human in this world who has to come here, they will have to suffer, they have to succeed, they have to receive failure, they have to receive acclamation. So all this part is about good and bad.
So it's like school of life.
School of life, yes.
So does it mean if each thought and if word that we say is like a prayer, it's a constant prayer, it's
Constant prayer, yeah.
recording.
Yes.
So does it mean that we should be very careful while choosing what we are reading?
Yes.
In internet, in the books, what kind of books we are picking up, because suddenly we might open the web page or the book which doesn't resonate with our peace of mind.
If it doesn't case, you leave it. That's forget it.
But it's important. I mean it's important that we
And no knowledge is waste in this world. You should know how to imply this knowledge.
and for example,
You know why Oppenheimer, who created atomic bomb, is also repenting that he created atomic bomb. And he gives these verses from Gita.
Oppenheimeris, kuris sukūrė atominę bombą, pasakė frazę iš Gytos, kad kai ten, aš neatsimenu, kai ateis laikas, kai ten sprogs ar sušvies tūkstančiai saulių. Kažkas ten reikia klausyti, bet jisai kaip pasiėmė bombą ir yra, sakykime, atominė tai, kad kai jinai sprogsta, tai yra kaip tūkstančiai saulių, bet aš nežinau konteksto, ką jis turėjo omeny, ta prasme. Bet tik tiek, kad tie žodžiai, kuriuos naudojo jisai kurdamas tą bombą, yra paimti iš Bhagavad-gytos.
But for example, many new technologies are evolving in military services. I mean, for example, nowadays we are using cell phones, and it's like normal communication, even for a woman who is living in the suburb area, milking the cows, feeding with the hens, etc. But does it mean that each thing in this world can be used for good and bad purposes?
I'm telling you,
But
now you calculate the distance between planets. Old time, the people with high enlightened energies, they calculate it from their mind. And they travel into interplanets with a clearance. Clearance is a formula. Okay, clearance. And interplanetary motions. They calculate even a 50 rupees book, €1 book in India will tell when there will be a sun eclipse or moon eclipse. A 50-year book can tell, and people spend a lot of money on this spacecraft into the space NASA has spent. But we have this calculation from our old times. We are creating Panchanga. This only €1 book can tell about that dates when it will be there.
And for example, if a person can a bit influence his own karma by saying mantras, what about nations?
What about?
About nations in geopolitical war.
Yeah,
We have
geopolitical is very good
nations,
question. Very good question.
Russia, Ukraine. Can we guess by those maps?
Yes.
What will happen? For example, can we guess, is Lithuania safe?
You know, I'm telling
Or
you. When
somewhere
India,
in Himalaya?
I'm giving you one example. When India and Pakistan were to be independent, Indian people, they went to astrologer. He said that Pakistan took independence on 14th of August and we took our independence on 15th of August. We make our chart and we, according to our chart, now you see where is India. We are now on moons we are making a lot of IT, we are a lot about education, and where is Pakistan? About terrorism, about narcotics, and this is the country placement and stars also very fast. I saw Lithuania chart also. Jaleta asked me to give me, she gave me the date when your country was ordinated. Yeah. Same about Ukraine also. Every country has. It's not that 8 million people who fled from Ukraine, they have a bad period. It is the country chart which is bad.
So does it mean, for example, if we move to another country to celebrate the birthday?
No, if
And
you,
for example,
some people are, you see that, I see myself here, I am telling you. If I am coming here to give you lectures, in my karma it was come to here and visit you. You are not my family, you are not my society, but we become a one family now. I am sharing my wisdom. I am sharing my wisdom with you. So we were interconnected with each other. So when I come to here, the country chart, Lithuania. So I always feel that I am from Lithuania. I never feel that I am from this. From wherever I go to Germany, Jaleta is traveling with me everywhere. We are going to 20 countries in Europe. But my connection was from here. I am, whatever people in India is listening to me is because of Lithuania. So my chart is connected with Lithuania chart.
And is it important, for example, for a child calculating his strength if his parents were born in very different nations and different parts of the earthly world, or not? Or it's not
This is
important?
nothing. I am telling you, all times, Seji, people, when they want to have child, they want to know about which is a good time to conceive a child or not. Only when you decide this is a good period, if Jupiter is in the Capricorn, if Jupiter,
But if you are not yourself astrologer,
you are not, you have to go to anyone also. If you, I'm telling you, you are a farmer.
then
If
have
you
to
grow-
run and run.
No,
You have to have
No.
a neighbor who is astrologer. So you are just.
No, I'm telling you.
Okay.
If you grow a plant when it is moon phase, means when moon is growing, this plant will have higher growth. This is traditional knowledge, not astrologer knowledge. If this plant, when it is moon leaning phase, moon down, you see the crop, this plant will have less crop.
And what about 11th day of the moon?
Akashi.
Akashi?
Actually, I'm telling you, 11th degree, on this 11th degree, moon is connected with the water.
And it's one only day, it's like Treti Akashi or something?
Akashi and Taroshi, now there are other dates also.
But there
On
is
11th
one
day, the water content in your body will be maximum.
on 11th
Day.
day of each month.
Of each month.
Of each month.
Not Western calendar, Indian calendar.
Okay.
Indian calendar. So we do Ekasi, on that day we do fasting.
And you are
To keep your mind cool and calm.
Good. And then you are not, you are trying not to speak a lot.
No, that is different part. You can do mona. Mona means not speaking. It is upon your desire. But some people do like that. There is only one date in India, that in January, that is called Moni Amavasya. On this day, we try to take a whole day fasting, not to speak.
And is it is different each year, or it's like the same?
It depends, 1 or 2 day difference.
Okay, but it's similar.
Same Moni Amavasya. But it depends upon because we know according to according to Vedic astrology, this year it was 13 months in a year now, according to Indian system. But you have still 12 days.
Could you explain one more time more exactly what is happening in cosmos in Ekadashi?
I'm telling you, 11th day, the moon is connected with your mind. and this moon has most very near to Earth. It has a lot of gravitational field. When moon on full moon days, you see the people with psychiatric, they are put in a bars, in chains, because they have lot of psychic attack. Even woman menstrual cycle is connected with the moons. If you have bad moon, your monthly cycle will not be good. And even if you go to sea, on full moon days, there are more tides from sea. Lot of noise in the sea on full moon days. On when it is Amavasya or low, the sea is very calm, not too much. So this Ekadashi, the water content on your body is higher. If you eat food on that day, it causes bad imbalance in your mind. So that's why we keep on fasting.
And what about our relationship with the not main element maybe, but with one of those 5 elements, with the water? Because we are living in unified
Because water is the main god.
Yeah.
We in water we call Varuna in Vedas. And water, you should know how much. If you have a very good moon, means the water percentage, 70% of your body
Or even more.
is water, more.
Yeah.
And 23% is minerals.
Yes.
Same about earth. 2/3 of the earth is water, 1/3 is land. Same about all these things are same thing. These are all interconnected. So on full moon days or Ekadashi, when people on full moon days you never get enlightenment. When you have Amavasya days, then you get peace of mind. You do meditation. All the people who get enlightenment only on Amavasya when moon was low, because there will be no fluctuations of mind on that day.
And what about the first day of the moon, when it's just starting to rise? It's like called, I don't know, but in our agricultural society, they say that no, you should not plant the seeds because it's like empty day. Is it true or?
Actually, I'm telling you, when moon has to get a degree, when it is having 4th or 5th day, it will have more powers.
Okay.
Because moon is the main nourisher of the plant.
Okay.
So it's good they are saying first.
So we must look at the moon while planting.
Yeah.
Replanting.
Yeah.
Okay. So we must get more knowledge on astrology and.
No astrology, no, this is natural knowledge. This is wisdom from the, even you go to a farmer also. He knows when to plant and not to plant.
Okay, thank you.
It is not that everyone, for everything you have to come on astrologer. This country will also run by astrologer. Next time they will not give me visa, they will throw me out of this thing.
Well, how to grow better tomato?
You come and sit with me 1 hour.
Okay.
You come and sit with your all doubts will be clear.
So to find a partner, I should also know partners.
Date of birth and time, yes. And what is that good time to find a partner? You have a good time. If you have a bad time and you're looking for good, it doesn't make a sense. You have both have a good energy also, good timing.
Does it also depend on partners like birth date?
Birth date and time, it is good. If you have.
So first of all, when you meet.
Well, I met one couple, both are having bad time. But they told me, Swami, anyhow we want to be together. I said that if your mind is so much mature, in the bad you can be united together. If you have this kind of maturity, you can face any big situation. It's not that bad timing is I'm asking you to escape. Not escape. You have to face the reality. But you should know what is good or bad. You should have perfect vision.
And what do you suggest to couples who come to you into consultation and they have a bad karmas, bad relationship in the chart, and they still together and they have children? How to live a life? What kind of tools do you give to us?
Mostly I ask them to do lot of things with maturity, to learn meditation, change of their thoughts, because every karma is associated with your thought, and thought can be changed with the help of meditation, dhyana and mantras. If they keep on chanting, their vision will be good, and when vision will be good, the bad animosity will go away. No person in this world is good or bad. Our aspirations, our wishes make him a good or bad. If this man is working according to what we want, he is good. If this man is not working to our desires, he is a bad. So only your period, good and bad planets, makes a person good or bad. This is our selfishness, not other people's. So you can easily guide people to that. And lots of the times, I am telling you, 70-80% people, couples who comes to me, I ask them not to take divorce. I take only when divorce in critical condition. You say, go and divorce.
And if, let's say, a couple and one is practicing what you are saying, and another one doesn't want to practice and doesn't want to hear about that, what do you suggest to other?
Actually, I'm telling you, if you have a wisdom, you know what is good and bad for you. If I am saying that you come with millionaires, you come and sit in my car, you will be comfort. If another person want to go by walk, let him go by walk. What you will do? He has to face energy hardship for going to there. But if somebody is guiding you how to combat with the bad times and bad phases, so you must listen and practice those things. You know, Gileta, when he met me in 2009, 15 and 19, you see her changes. She has a lot of motivation. She is going to India. She is meeting lot of Ayurveda teachers. Every time she is bringing teachers from India and there. Her life totally changed. I did not did anything miracle to her. I am giving to her mantras. She is chanting mantras, and even I give her a big yantra. About your daughter, you tell.
Jo, tai iš tikrųjų aš šiaip pasinaudojau irgi tą mantrų ir jantrų gale. Tiesiog iš smalsumo sportinio. Aš žinojau, kad būdama jogos mokytoja, kad mantra jinai turi labai stiprią galią iš tikrųjų. Todėl būdama jogos mokytoja aš niekada nepatarinėdavau savo mokiniams eiti gilin į mantras, kol nežinot, kas tai yra ir kaip tai veikia. Ir aš tada nežinojau, neturėjau tokių žinių, kad galėčiau patarti, ką klausyti, ar ten, ką praktikuoti žmonėm, ar ne. Ir atėjo ir į mano gyvenimo metas ir mokytojas, kuris patarė, kurias mantras aš turiu naudoti pagal savo žemėlapį ir pagal savo situaciją. Ir aš pradėjau su tom dirbti iš tikrųjų, su mantromis ir su jantromis, paskui vėliau su jantromis, iš pradžio mantromis. Ir, sakykime, medituojant su mantromis, vien klausant aš jau pajutau pokytį, vat kaip ir Swami sakė, kad tai keičia mūsų minčių eigą, ar ne? O kada pasikeičia minčių eiga, keičiasi mūsų elgesys. Iš tikrųjų taip ir yra. Ir ne tik, aišku, nuo mantrų visas jogos kelias irgi tą patį duoda. Ir tada, kada atėjo laikas jantroms, tai buvo labai stiprus, sakykime, toks patyrimas mano asmeninis. Aš ir apie kitų galėčiau pasakot, kiek feedbacko gaunu per tos 5 metus dirbdama su Swami. Tai, kad mano namuose vaikai yra, toks akivaizdus pavyzdys, ar ne, iš mano. Mano namuose vaikai turi savo kambarius, jie yra paaugliai, jau labiau negu paaugliai dabar ir jie užsidaro į savo kambarius, labai mažai bendraujama, sakykim taip, ar ne, kiekvienas su savo reikalais. Ir atėjo viena diena, kada aš matau, mano mergaitė grįžo iš mokyklos, 15 metų, jai paauglė, jinai tokia jautroka ir jinai verkia. Aš ateinu kalbėti, jin su manim nekalba. Viena diena nekalba, antra diena vėl jinai ašaroja, jinai nekalba, ir prašo manęs išeiti iš kambario, aš nekalbėsiu, aš nenoriu, nors, matau, kad negerai vaikai. Ir aišku, aš paskambinau Swami, pasakiau situaciją, sakau, negaliu laukti ir negaliu ir man širdis skauda, mergaitė vis dėlto jautri ir o sako, tu turėtum pasidėti, yra tokia jantra, vadinama plokštė, tokia plokštė. Jinai yra trimatė, jinai yra dedama ant stalo. Ir šita plokštė Svamis buvo atsivežęs per praeitą vizitą ir ne vieną ją, bet tiesiog viena buvo likusi pas mane namie, supakuota, neliečiu aš, sakykim, daiktų, kurių jis palieka. Sako, tu pasiimk tą jantrą ir sako, pasidėk tokią tai kryptim, aišku, per video ten aš rodžiau, jis pasakė, kaip padėti, ten atitinkamai pasukti, reikia į atitinkamą vietą padėti. Aš padėjau šitą jantrą pas save namie ir jau kitą dieną abu vaikai sėdėjo su manim kartu virtuvėje ir kalbėjo. Dar sekančią dieną tas pats, dar sekančią dieną tas pats ir dabar jau praktiškai 1,5 metų aš apie savo vaikus žinau viską, nes jie, jeigu kas, jie ateina su manim kalba. Nėra taip, kad jie užsidaro ir nėra kontaktų. Tai va toks ryškus pokytis, kur galiu pasakoti visiems kaip pavyzdį ir tai nėra sutapimas. Tai nėra sutapimas. Va dabar, sakykime, irgi buvom konsultacijose kitam Kauno gale prieš mėnesį. Ir irgi šitą plokštę, tas, kas organizavo susitikimus su žmonėm, paprašė parodyti, mes ištraukėm, padėjom ant stalo, o patalpa labai maža patalpa. Ir žmonės negalėjo sėdėti ramiai toj patalpoj, nes yra tokia energetika nuo jos. Akivaizdi. Ta prasme, kad jeigu patalpa maža, šita jantra, jinai sujudina visą kundalinį, karštis, šaltis, širdis, rankos, negali koncentruoti. Jinai labai stipriai energetiškai užtraukia, nes, sakykime, tas jantras, su kuriam dirba Swamidži, jis visada jas aktyvuoja. Aktyvuoja ne jis asmeniškai, o aktyvuoja žmonės, kurie žino, kaip tai daryti, irgi daro tai metai iš metų ir su mantromis. Užtat jos turi savo galią ir tai nėra... Aš esu skeptikė, praktikė, medikė ir visa taip, bet kada aš turiu praktiką su šitais dalykais akivaizdžiai ir akivaizdų rezultatą, aš galiu drąsiai dalintis. Drąsiai.
Dar, pavyzdžiui, mantra, kad ją paprastai klausai, ar ją turi įeiti meditatyvinę tą būseną?
Mantra? Galima ir paprastai.
Ta prasme, kaip foną namuose gali uždėti, ne? Arba galima tada įeiti.
Tik tai efektas mažesnis yra, bet jisai sakė, kad yra trys būdai, kaip dirbti su mantromis. Vienas yra klausyti, tai yra mažiausias efektas. Antras yra čantinti pačiam garsiai, tai yra tokia jėga vidutinė, bet didžiausia jėga ir poveikis, kada kalbama mintise, kada jinai ištisai skamba mintise. Ir sakykime, taip ir yra iš tikrųjų, besiklausant, pradedi netgi nesąmoningai kartoti, tada nori suprasti, išmokti teisingą tarimą, pradedi mokytis ir tada, kada pats pradedi čantin, žiūri, kad vairuoji mašiną, o tau galvoj sukasi mantra.
This whatever I speak to you, only 10% of the wisdom which I speak to you. This is me. If you keep on speaking, I can speak for whole month on this chapter. This chapter is so big.
Nes vien kvėpavimas.
I do not want to give you knowledge which goes out of your mind. I give you just elementary
Nes
knowledge.
hiperventiliacija kokia gali įvykti dar kažkas.
Todėl visada yra patariama pradėti, kodėl, sakykime, ir jogai yra patariama pradėti nuo paprasčiausių asanų. Todėl, kad paprasčiausios asanos paruošia organizmą aukštesniai praktikai. Pradedama nuo asanų, kvėpavimo, atsipalaidavimo, koncentracijos, meditacijos ir taip toliau. Negalima šokti iš jamą tiesiai į meditaciją. Nepavyks.
Pavyzdžiui, pranajama gali keisti kažkokį įtaką turėti karmos pokyčiams?
Pranayama influence.
Pranayama, yoga nidra, surya namaskar. These are all three very good things.
Change karma.
Yeah, no. This can influence. It can be influence or catalyst, not karma. It can be.
Kaip katalizatorius.
They can motivate you.
Tai gali motyvuoti.
Okay, thank you, Swami. Thank you for your knowledge. Tai ačiū visiems. Ir rytoj dar bus konsultacijos čia, Swamio, tai kas norit po pietų, man atrodo, po 2 yra laiko. Ir galite užsirašyti pas Giletą ir ateiti čia.
Aš siunčiu pas tave.
Tada dabar, when's the next time you are gonna be here? March? Next year?
March.
Kovo mėnesį, kitais metais. Čia.
Because Gileta